Welcome to EP Panther Football Live on AroundPtown.com. Panther Football is brought to you by these local businesses. The Cornerstone Agency, Rock River Lumber and Grain, Erie High School, Melton Seed and Service, Berkey's Farm Store in Prophetstown, Gibson Bodie Funeral Home, Erie State Bank, Steester Construction, Harvest Bakery and More, Break Room Pub and Grub, Whiffles Hybrids, Modern Woodman Financial Services, Sweet Butts Cotton Candy, Gold Star FS, Missy Inskeep Photography. Now, live with the play-by-play action is Scott Miner and Jamie Melton.
Good evening and welcome to Week 9 of Panther football here at Morrison High School, where the 4-4 Panthers coming in with a must-win to become playoff eligible and likely get into the playoffs. And they'll be facing the Morrison Mustangs, who are in that absolute same boat. Both teams with a record of 4-4, a little bit different trajectory with the two teams. EP kind of just been stagnant and a little bit up and down, and Morrison been playing very well of late. They're coming off a big victory last Saturday against Leroy.
Pounded them.
Really lopsided win. EP got beat last Friday at Prophetstown Moser Field pretty handily. So it is important for the Panthers to come out strong, make a statement, and get settled into this game early. I'm Scott Miner, bringing in Jamie Melton. Welcome, Jamie.
Good evening. And
we are getting set for football. Took 9 weeks, but we finally got it figured out. We learned the coin flip and to watch for it. Morrison won that flip. They'll defer to the second half. Panthers are going to get the football first. They're in the white uniforms, and that ball is going to go out of bounds. Good play by Dimitri Larson to let that ball go. And the penalty will result in a first down for the Panthers at the 30-yard line.
30 or 35, do they get it?
35, I don't remember.
35, I believe. So, yeah, big game for the Mustangs, too. I believe one of their wins is a bye, though.
No, they beat Leroy. Which was
they didn't take the bye over.
Yep.
That was somebody else we talked about last week, now that I think about it.
Correct. And the Panthers will be without a couple players tonight. Our starting quarterback, Jack Minson, out with a concussion. And Jeremiah Koshivar will be handling the quarterback duties tonight. Keegan Winkler, who would normally be our backup to the backup, is also not here tonight. He is sick and won't be participating. Frankie Bouchard also out of the game tonight. And here's the first play, and it's a snap and a pitch to Jace. And Jace got met immediately.
Yeah, Coach Var had a problem handling the snap there. By the time he got it to Jace, it disrupted the whole timing.
And we talked about it a little bit last week. One of the strengths for Jeremiah when he was in the ball game over the last couple of weeks was his ability to get that ball pitched quickly and
correct
give the running backs another step to get to wherever they're going. And that seemed to have helped. So that play resulted in a loss of 3, be second 13. And we've got Dimitri in motion. Here's a snap. Jace is going to get the football. He's going to try to get out to the right side. Nice job of pursuit by the Morrison defense, and he's going to get brought down with little to no gain.
Number 20, Brady Anderson there for the Mustangs. An up-and-comer for them, freshman. He comes from a lineage of Anderson players that were blazingly fast.
And we're being told that he, as a freshman, is playing both sides of the football. So a good athlete, and something that they can kind of build their program around. All right, 3rd and long for the Panthers. Luke Otten in motion to the left. Here's the snap, and it's a good one. They're going to throw the ball out to Jace, and he's going to get pursued quickly in the swarming defense of the Mustangs.
Lost another yard or two.
Made us look rather foolish in that first set of downs.
Yeah, we went backwards every play.
And with that,
Caleb Nosker back in the game to punt.
That is good to see. I did not know Caleb was going to be available for tonight's game. So
I didn't either.
We'll have to see if he's able to play on the defensive side of the football as well.
His punting is, in the brief look we got at it, was amazing.
There's a snap by Zeb. It's a good one, and he just gets the kick off.
Got a flag.
And they got a flag down. A good bounce for the Panthers. Dimitri is going to down that thing at about the 40-yard line. And if there was no contact with the football by that player, that will be a roughing the kicker.
Is it running in? Do they have running into? I think they're just going to give him a 5-yarder.
Okay. And we're able to hear the field really well tonight. We're right on top of things.
Pretty right on top of it.
There's only one other field that I think we can get closer to, and if I remember right, that's Spring Valley Hall, maybe. One of those. I mean, you were right on top.
It could be.
And the Panthers are going to go ahead and decline that penalty and take that 30-yard punt, and we'll get the first look at the Morrison Mustang offense. Ball spotted on the 46-yard line.
Boy, that ball looked like it went farther than that on that punt.
It went down to the 40-yard line, unless they said maybe it touched the Panther player. Yeah, that's questionable. We'll see if Dan can get the replay up for us.
That ball was down to the 30, I thought, or the 35 anyway.
And first play under center is the quarterback for Morrison. They're going to hand the ball off here to the left side, off left tackle, and he's going to gain about 5 yards on that play.
Chase Newman there, number 6.
52, Eamon Barron on that stop.
They got a monster of a running back there. Don and I were talking about that while you guys were gone. He's 6'2", 220. Carson Strading Jr. running fullback for him.
Strading, another Morrison name.
Pretty common name.
They're going to give him a gain of 6 on that play, so it'll bring up 2nd and 4 inside Panther territory down to the 48-yard line. And their handoff's going to go to the first back through, that number 23, and he's going to be up past the first down marker. He's going to pick up about 8 on that play. Down to the 40.
Bryce Folsom on the tackle there. So it looks like Caleb is just going to be punting duty. He's over here on the sidelines. Brace on that left knee.
And if you're mom and dad and say, hey, you know what, you can go out and just punt, and then the first punt results in a running into the game.
Yeah.
Got to be a little worried there. But all right, 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. Handoff to number 20. He's going to try to go around the right end, and he beats Tyler Ballard around that end. He's going to have enough for a first down inside the 30, and the sticks will move once again.
Yeah, Frankie Bouchard needed to come upfield just a little bit farther on that, I think, to disrupt the corner.
They're going to say that he was actually down short of the first down marker, so it'll be 2nd and 1. Did you say Frankie Bouchard?
Not Frankie Bouchard, sorry. Hunter Briquetta.
Okay. All right, 2nd short for the Mustangs. Panthers needing to show some muscle here. And they're going to hand the ball off to the first back through. He'll have enough for the first down. They get brought down by Luke Cotton.
And Bryce Folsom.
And so now that will move the sticks. Ball down to the 24-yard line. And there's 8:16 to go here in the first quarter.
Their line's not very big, but they appear to be quick and being effective so far.
And they've been playing really well. If I heard things right, they were 2-4 to start this season.
Yeah, they've been playing really good football here of late.
There's a good play by the defensive line.
Michael Collins. I can't see who was on the bottom of that. I think it was Sonnenberg.
That's just a short gain of 1. Bring up 2nd and 9. And so, yeah, they would have rattled off. Morrison would have rattled off 4 straight. No, 2 straight.
2 or 3 straight.
To get to 500 and then give themselves an opportunity to get into the playoffs with the win tonight on their senior night. Got one receiver split wide left.
Very young team, only 4 seniors.
And handoff's going to go to number 6. He's going to try to cut it up. Good pursuit by the Panther defense there. He's going to pick up a couple of yards.
Luke Otten did a good job there setting the edge and making him go inside. Luckily, the pursuit was there to finish him off. So
be a 3rd and long 7 for the Mustangs. Just under 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. gorgeous night for football, week 9.
Going to be a gorgeous weekend, too.
Got a receiver split both ways. They're going to throw the ball over to this right side. And Tyler Ballard, nice job with an open field tackle. Good, much better defensive play than what we've seen early in the season with our defensive backs in that soft coverage.
Maybe a half a yard gain there. Brings up 4th down.
Yeah, we'll call it 4th and 7. And Panthers doing a nice job these last couple of plays of reading what's coming and being able to stop it. Get a chance, I'll get online here, and if you're able to hear us, okay, let us know. We can make some adjustments if needed. And they're going to throw the football, rolling out left, looking to throw the football across the middle of the field, wide open
for a touchdown.
Number 3, and that's a touchdown. And good throw by the quarterback. Had too many receivers in coverage for the number of defenders we had, and Morrison strikes first, 6-0. 5:54 to go in the first quarter. Yeah, we had our opportunity there.
We had him, 4th and long.
And they'll attempt an extra point. The person just got the touchdown is kicking, and that kick is up, and it's good. Score 7-0. We'll step aside for a message from our sponsors.
Farmers are finally seeing better prices for their crops. And the best way to protect their livelihood is by using the Cornerstone Agency, which specializes in coverage for crops, equipment, and livestock. Cornerstone agents come to your farm, so they know the best way to help you maximize profits and programs, and most importantly, protect them. With offices in Tampico and Morrison, the Cornerstone Agency has the kind of customer service that helps their customers make the most of every season. And like your crops, the Cornerstone Agency is growing too. For more information, visit 2cornerstone.com. That's the number 2, cornerstone.com. When your crop goes in the ground, make sure you have the Cornerstone Agency around.
Berkey's Farm Store has the equipment you need to tackle the biggest jobs. Drive away in a Cub Cadet, Exmark, or Grasshopper mower with a new standard of lawn care. Run any errands, haul whatever you need with a UTV.
All right, we're back here, and we called for a fair catch there right in the middle of the field. That's Sean Knable. Nope, Justice Huff, sorry.
Justice Huff.
And Panthers will have decent starting field position at the 33-yard line, 32-yard line, and looking to build on that first set of downs we had. Being optimistic.
Yes. How's the audio?
So Cindy said that we don't have any sound. We're hearing it through our phones. All right. So let me check something on your end, Cindy. All right, 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Shotgun formation. Jace in the backfield. Luke Otten in motion. Here's a snap, and handoff's going to go to Jace, and they are keying on him hard. And there's not much to do with that play.
No, number 64 was all over him there on that.
They're going to give him our first positive yardage of the night. A gain of 1. Bring up 2nd and 9.
Well, I'm not even seeing a number 64 on their roster, but I see a number 4 named Logan Baker, and that's who the announcer says. Clark tells me that I've been good sound-wise. The Spoda's been coming in and out.
All right, Wildcat, and Jace gets the football. He's out into the open field. He's going to be up past the first down marker. Nice play by Jace. Pickup of about 12, 13 on that play. Got to move the sticks.
Chased down by number 20, Brady Anderson.
Maybe that's the spark the Panthers need to get things moving offensively. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
They're saying that you're very quiet, Scott.
Man, I am talking right into this mouthpiece, too, so we'll have to make an adjustment if so. 1st and 10 for the Panthers, the 47-yard line. Standard formation for the Panthers. Here's the snap. They're going to give the ball to Tyler. Tyler's going to move ahead for a couple right up to midfield. I'll bring up a 2nd and long.
We turned We turned Scott up just a hair. Jepson is saying that he agrees that Scott's hard to hear. For once, they can hear me and not you. When they need to hear you and not me.
What is this broadcast coming to?
I know it.
All right, second down for the Panthers right at midfield. Afton Irick back after last week's absence.
Yes.
Taking over the center duties.
Clay Hockady's probably happy about that.
Yeah. Jace is going to get this handoff. He's going to move forward for a couple of yards. Going to get brought down coming backwards, which is not something we ever see happen to Jace, but got turned around there.
That was a 220-pounder and two 220-pounders pushing him, so.
That's going to be a 3rd and 5. And Jason Orman says Doc is plenty loud, so I think we're good.
Yep. They're saying that you're better now, too.
I think I just read that I was great. No.
That's what Clark said. Clark says you were great.
Thanks, Clark. All right, big 3rd and 5 here for the Panthers inside Mustang territory.
You're really loud in my ear, though.
And here's the snap. And they're, number 10
straight quarterback keep.
I
like it.
Koshavar in the open field, and with no penalties, he's going to get into the end zone. What a play by the Panthers.
Just don't see the quarterback keep the ball this year at all.
Looked like that was really, they set it up that it was going to be an option, but there was no intent to pitch that ball whatsoever by Jeremiah, and just ran up the field 47 yards for the Panthers' first score. 3:08 to go here in the first quarter, and the Panthers will look to knot it up here with a Justice Huff extra point.
Does anybody need some ladybug beetles at their house?
I got some on my sandwich. I'll bring it to you. And Zeb Wicks is doing the snapping. There's the kick is going to be no good, wide left. And so 7-6 is our score. After a Panther strike, we'll go to a commercial break.
How do you want to be remembered? As a financial representative, I'm your first call during some of the most exciting and devastating moments in your life. From financial protection to retirement planning, my job is to help you plan for the unexpected and feel confident in your financial future through every stage of life. 40 years from now, you won't remember every detail of your financial plan, but my goal is that you'll never forget the impact that it's made on your life. I'm Whitney Misfell, your local Modern Woodman financial representative, and I'm proud to support the EP Panthers. When you need a strong financial team, you know who to call.
The FS brand represents a standard of excellence for agricultural and energy-related products. It's the people who represent the FS brand that set it apart. Always professional and dependable, FS system specialists are trusted advisors who understand local needs. With headquarters in Cambridge, FS operates 15 regional facilities, including locations in Erie, Linden, and Deer Grove. Our company's goal is to be the market leader in agriculture. At Gold Star FS.
All right, we're back. Justice Huff getting set to kick off. Panthers trailing 7-6. And there's a nice kick. It's going to get caught at about the 24-yard line by number 20. He's going to try to take this thing all the way back across the right side of the field. They're setting up a wall. And he's going to have a nice return. He's going to pick up about 10, 15 yards, ran about 40 to get there. But Mustangs will take over 1st and 10 at around the 35-yard line. They, without question, had something set up to return right.
Yeah, the other up back was number 9 was pointing for sure for him to go right. So Luke Otten kind of got exploded there on a block by number 3.
Yeah, he did.
Hopefully he's okay. He looks okay. He got up quick.
Thanks for the feedback there, Darla. And I agree. Let's go Panthers. All right. Morrison set to take their second set of offensive downs here. And handoff's going to go right up the middle. Really good job by the interior line. Looks like the ball might have
come out.
Saw somebody diving late.
See Clay getting up, Sonnenberg getting up.
And the Panthers did recover it. Turnover.
Bryce Olsen getting up off the ball. Jace Grunder's there. What a turn of events.
Did you see who came up with it?
I did not. Grunder had the ball.
Okay.
He's doing the feed me sign. He wants the ball. Give it to him, he says.
Well, yeah, what a great turnaround.
Yeah.
After a quick strike by the Panthers, and then a good answer by a 47-yard touchdown run, Jeremiah Kochevar. And then from the first play from scrimmage, the Mustangs put the ball on the field, and Panthers recover. 1st and 10, ball on the 35-yard line of the Mustangs. And this is, Dan and I were talking about this on the way over to the concession stand, how important it was for us to get set into our ways early. We've let teams get out and kind of do some things early on us. Tyler Ballard on the
boy,
that play was read really well, and Tyler is going to get brought down for maybe a loss of a half yard there. That counter trap went nowhere.
Yeah.
Tyler Ballard is had an Achilles injury. I got a chance to talk to him a couple of weeks ago, and he sat out last week's game. Still got a little bit of a limp. 2:24 to go here in the first quarter. Clock running. 2nd and 11. Sean Canabo split out here wide right. Dimitri and I think Hunter out wide left. Jeremiah's going to keep this ball himself and get wrapped up by the defensive end. Very nice job by the Mustang defense there. Jeremiah may have done himself a little bit more of a favor if he had just turned that thing up and sucked it up and got no gain there. As it turns out, he's going to lose 4 on that play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 15. 3rd and 16, and the ball's on the hash mark. The first down's on the hash mark.
Yeah.
Got a minute and a half to go here in the first quarter. Talking about what the announcers just came with over the PA system. All right, 3rd and long. We got 3 receivers split left, and it looks like the Panthers are going to take a timeout. And with that, we'll step aside for a word from our sponsors.
Berkey's Farm Store has the equipment you need to tackle the biggest jobs. Drive away in a Cub Cadet, Exmark, or Grasshopper mower with a new standard of lawn care. Run any errands, haul whatever you need with a UTV. Find construction equipment like skid steers and backhoes. We've got the equipment you need for the best seasons you've ever had.
Gibson Bodie Funeral Home. Your neighbors at Gibson Bodie Funeral Home and Cremation Services are excited to see the football Panthers back on the field and wish them a tremendously successful season. Steester Construction, a family-owned and operated construction and excavating company located in Erie. For all your farm excavating needs, visit Steester Construction at SteesterExcavating.com. Sweet Butts Cotton Candy. Fluffy goodness on a cone or in a bag is what Sweet Butts Cotton Candy is all about. With dozens of flavors, they are a perfect fundraiser option. Visit them on Facebook or at sweetbutts.com.
All right, we're back in a 3rd down play, and that play's going to be busted. Poor snap. Jeremiah falls on it for a big loss. Back to the 47-yard line. And just like our first series of offensive plays, we ended up with a net loss, big loss on that set of downs. Good job by the Morrison Mustang defense to answer that, coughing that football up. Where things could have gone poorly for them, they stepped up and did what they needed to do to turn the tide a little bit.
Yeah.
Caleb Nosker set to kick his 2nd punt. Good pressure the first time. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Zeb Wicks, good snap. And there's a kick, and it's a good one. Ball's going to land. And the ball's going to get into the end zone for a touchback.
Just made it.
And so the Mustangs will take over at the 20-yard line. That was a 47-yard, net 27-yard punt. That was just a couple of turns away from just dying right there inside the 5.
Very, very close.
Good kick by Caleb Nosker. Better protection there on the offensive line. And with a couple of miscues that we've seen so far, we got Afton down here just getting some snaps in, just getting some repetitions to get himself back up and ready to go for the next series. All right, Morrison has it 1st and 10, 20-yard line. Man in motion to the right. They're going to hand that ball off to the right side, and he's going to get brought down by number 5, Dimitri Larson. After a short gain, nice play by Dimitri in open field.
Yeah.
Going to Give him a gain of 3 on that play, 2nd and 7. And again, a reminder that the winner of this game is going to get to play on next week in the playoffs. Loser of this game is going to pack their stuff away and get ready for winter sports. And it looks like they're going to let the clock wind down to the end of the first quarter. With that, your score 7-6. Mustangs on top of the Panthers. We'll step aside for a commercial.
Seed and Service is your local source for channel seedmanship. It's about being in your fields, giving you expert advice, and knowing your fields almost as well as you do. When it comes to getting the most out of your acres and your operation, put your trust in Melton Seed and Service. They are here to provide you with unparalleled service, advice, and seed products for your farming operation. The Break Room Pub and Grub is proud to sponsor the Work Hard, Play Hard Player of the Game. Located in Tampico, the Break Room Pub and Grub is the place where great food and drink await you with a menu to please everyone. Work hard, play hard at the Break Room Pub and Grub in Tampico. Rock River Lumber and Grain and Frary Lumber have served the surrounding area for more than 90 years. They take pride in their products and services and look forward to seeing you now and into the future. They wish the Panthers continued success on and off the field.
All right, we're back here to start the second quarter at Morrison High School. And the Mustangs have a 2nd and 7. And the ball looks like it's placed on the 23-yard line. On the right hash, the white side of the field to the left for the Mustangs. And they're going to hand the ball off that direction. He's going to cut it up. Nice play by the defense.
Chase Grunder
Read that well, and that is going to result in a loss, or excuse me, no gain. And it'll be 3rd and 7. Big stop here for the Panthers would certainly result in a punt.
I would look for a pass to number 3 over the middle.
They are a predominant run team, is Morrison, but certainly not afraid to go up top. And with the weather conditions we have tonight, no wind, nice weather, fits that well. Pass the football, they're going to run the exact same play, and they got a couple of guys deep, and he's open, and he catches it. Justice Huff's going to be able to run him down from behind, but a huge play by the Mustangs. Great throw by the quarterback.
2 Mustangs got behind us.
And that ball is going to get spotted at the 28-yard line of the Panthers. A dagger for the Panther defense. That's a 49-yard reception. And he just threw that football as far as he could throw it and hit him in stride.
Yeah, he did. He was a good throw. Hit him right in stride.
All right, Mustang. A couple backs in the backfield. Slot back on the right side. And he's in motion to the left. They're going to hand the ball right up the middle, number 23. 52, Eamon Barron's going to bring him down, but he's going to fall forward for a nice gain of 6.
Yeah, he did a nice spin move there.
Look for Eamon Barron certainly to be one of the anchors of next year's defense.
Absolutely. He's had a strong year at linebacker as a sophomore.
Just a sophomore.
I don't know if he plays the sophomore games, but I doubt it.
2nd and long 4. We're going to hand the ball off to number 6 off left tackle. Again, good job by the Panther defense. Have a short gain there. Bring up a 3rd down.
Grunder, Sonnenberg got off there.
10 minutes to go here in the first half.
Need another fumble, a penalty, something. Get them backed up some. So there's two down. They're 4 down territory here.
I honestly don't remember the last time the Panther defense created a turnover, and so it was nice to see. All right, another really good job by the Panther defense. Going to bring him up shorter to the 1st down. Ball's going to get spotted on the 20-yard line where it'll be 4th and 2. Good job by the left side of the defensive line there. Michael Collins, Carl Sonnenberg. Hunter Burketta out here on this left side. Hunter's had a solid season this year defensively.
Yeah. Always seems to be around the ball.
And he's been asked to play a couple of different positions with a couple of different injuries we've had, and he's done a nice job.
Wishbone. It's a different formation.
And the handoff to the third back through, number 20. He's got plenty for the first down inside the 15-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
It's very Newman-esque. Newman-esque.
Just ground and pound football right
there. Third back through.
My blockers are better than your blockers. And that'll move the sticks. Stop the clock temporarily. 8:48 to go in the first half. All right, 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. And they're going to hand the ball off to number 6 around that left end.
60.
Gets forced up top, but he's still on his feet. He's going to be near the goal line.
64 got away with a hold there on the corner. Big time.
And that'll be a 1st and goal for the Mustangs. Ball inside the 5-yard line. It's like down at the 3. Yeah, did he hold Luke Otten as he got pushed out?
Right on the corner, on the edge there. Luke got completely turned around. It was pretty, to me, it was pretty obvious.
Needed that official from a few weeks ago.
Yeah, hole in his pocket.
All right, 1st and goal for the Mustangs.
Back to the wishbone.
And they're going to
third back through.
Pitch it to the right side. No indication yet. Looks like they're going to stop him short. They'll bring up a 2nd and goal at about the 1-foot line, it appears. Good job defensively there by the Panther defense. See if they got 3 more in them.
Never know. Bad snap, penalty, back them up. Crazier things have happened.
Also out of tonight's game, forgot to mention this earlier, 23, Trevor Dennison, not dressed.
Yeah, I see he's not dressed either.
Motion left, handoff to number 23. Very good job by Carl Sonnenberg. And it looks like he's going to lose a little bit of yardage, bring up a 3rd and goal. Good defensive surge for the Panthers there.
I wonder if Trevor Dennison is suffering some effects of that wicked concussion that he got there in week 2. Was it 2 at St. Bede?
Yeah.
And we came back from it, and played some, but
he looked really miserable after the game.
He absolutely looked miserable after that game.
6.5 minutes to go here in the first half. 3rd and goal for the Mustangs. They're going to throw the football, a little slant pattern, and that ball's dropped. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I kind of thought it was almost intercepted.
And we'll have to see. Mustangs have a good kicker. We'll have to see if they want to try for a field goal or if they'll maybe try to punch this into the end zone.
Got tipped.
I think a defense back got a hand on it.
Cameraman Dan thinks it got tipped.
Good segue here to Dan Eyrick on the camera as always. Sue doing the executive producing tonight. Don Coonan in the booth with us doing stats as usual.
We got 4th and 1, 4th and 2 from the.
And quarterback's going to keep it. He's going to throw the football. He's got a man open deep in the end zone, and that ball's caught. Every time the Panthers have needed to stop and failed to get one, had Morrison at their backs against
and about
the wall.
Every time they need a play, they go to the throw. They go to the pass.
And Mustangs punch one in with 6:20 to go up 13-7, pending this extra point.
Looks just like a drag route from right to left.
It's just got to be frustrating for the Panther coaching staff.
Yeah.
And that kick is right through the heart of the. Oh,
no, he missed it.
Boy, I thought that thing was.
It looked good for me. I would have said it was good.
13-6 is your score after that little error. We'll go to commercial break.
Wiffles Hybrids. We focus solely and intensely on corn. The result is a level of performance uncommon in the seed business. Take a look around and you'll see what we mean. Harvest Bakery and More is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, where you can get anything from a birthday cake to prime rib. Check out the Facebook page or visit harvestbakeryandmore.com. Missy Inskeep Photography is known for colorful and timeless portraits. From newborns to high school seniors and family portraits, your story is your legacy. Let us tell it for you. This quarter of exciting EP Panther football is brought to you by Erie High School, who would like to wish all Panther athletes a very rewarding and successful season. Erie High School, growing together, pursuing purpose, finding you.
All right, we're back, getting ready for the kickoff. Got a pretty good following coming tonight. Folks you're looking at there from the EP side. We share a set of stands here in Morrison. And that's going to be an onside kick in 51. Bryce Folsom does a really nice job of letting that thing,
a little trickery,
going and getting that thing. Now, it should have actually come up inside the 10 yards.
That's what they never know.
And
they always wait
and then try to get the football.
You got to go get it. If it's going to go 10 yards, you got to go get it.
All right, so that's an interesting play call by the Mustangs, and that's going to give the Panthers really good starting position right at midfield.
Other than one big play, though, their defense has shut us down, so I'm sure that's what they were thinking in the back of their head.
You sound so pessimistic.
I'm just saying. I'm sure that's how they were feeling.
Yeah,
so.
I agree. All right, Jeremiah is going to get the snap, and it's a good one. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to get met right at the line of scrimmage by number 8, and they're going to give him forward progress of a yard there, bring up second
Adams.
9.
It looked like it was going to go for more yardage than that. They were obviously keying on Grunder like everybody does.
Second and 9 inside Mustang territory. Sean Knable coming off Lou Gotten, checking into the ball game. Got backs in the backfield splitting. The quarterback, Jace, gets the run.
Good snap.
And he's going to move forward for a gain of 3. Now to bring up a 3rd and 6. Mustangs doing a really nice job of stacking Jace up and then driving him backwards before he'll go down.
They're, from what I'm seeing, a very good tackling team.
And not a lot of numbers. We noticed as they were coming onto the football field, I mean, they probably have half of the players.
They're extremely young. They got four seniors is all, and 4 sophomores listed in a freshman. The rest are juniors.
Big 3rd down here. They're going to throw the football out to Jason. He slips and falls. He's going to lose yardage. Good thing he held on to that because I think it would have been considered a lateral. And that's going to back him up inside Panther territory. Going to lose about 8 on that play.
20, Brady Anderson was there. I don't know that was going to go too far unless Jace could break the tackle. But
that was kind of a slow developing pass to the flat there.
Yeah.
Bad news from the very start. All right, Caleb Nosker set to punt his 3rd kick away for the night. And there's a good snap by Zeb. And the kick's off. It's a good one. Ball's going to land at about the 25-yard line, take a Panther bounce, and get brought down at the 14-yard line. And the Mustangs will take over 1st and 10.
Good punt. Looks like we're going to switch possessions pretty fast here. We're going to go to a break or not?
I think we'll stay right here. That was a 38-yard punt, so 38-47, and then that short 24-yarder. So good night by Caleb Nosker, doing what he can with the injury that's kind of plaguing him.
It didn't even look like he really stepped into that one. There was a Morrison defender coming in on him, and I don't know, maybe he doesn't want that plant leg is his bad knee. Maybe he just doesn't want to put too much oomph into it.
Caleb certainly looking forward to a successful basketball season this year, so hope that he can get out of this unscathed. All right, handoff's going to go inside, read well by Clay Hockaday, and that's just a short gain. Dimitri Larson mixed up with number 56 there. Going to come a little bit after the whistle, but
yeah,
no flag. They're going to give him a gain of 2 on that play.
Didn't look like he got that much to me, but
got 94 of you tuned in and watching.
Wow.
We appreciate you guys
Great
tuning
yell.
into EP football on this critical week 9. And they're going to hand the ball off to number 6. He's going to try to go around the left end. He's going to be up near a first down marker. Looks like he's going to be just short. Nope, they're going to give him the first down.
Hometown crowd.
I guess.
It looked like he bounced a yard short to me.
Let's
But
just run to the first down marker and raise our hand and signal for first down is kind of how that looked from with what the official did there. But that results in a first down. That'll move the sticks. Stop the clock shortly. 3:25 to go here in the first half. One receiver here. Wide right for the Mustangs. And the handoff's right up the middle, met immediately. Really nice job by the interior defense.
Who was that? Michael Collins, number 50.
Sonnenberg.
Michael Collins and Clay Hockaday in on that.
Carl Sonnenberg got up there, I think.
What a beast Michael Collins has been.
He has. He's just kind of come out of nowhere, like week 3 or 4, didn't he?
He did.
First year of football? Wow.
And to see the progression since his last birthday.
Yeah.
Last week.
Is he a junior?
He's a senior.
Senior?
Yeah. But he has been a very bright spot in this Panther organization this year. Second long, and there's a whistle before the play.
And false start, the side judge here is just showing.
So that'll back the Mustangs up 5 yards and make it 2nd and 15. Mustangs getting a little taste of the EP medicine here offensively, moving backwards right now. .225 to go here in the first half. Your Panthers chasing a touchdown. Panthers lone score, a 47-yard scamper by Jeremiah Koshivar. And they're going to throw the football, and they're going to try to go deep, and they got a man open.
Wide open.
Dimitri Larson's going to be able to run him down.
Did a really good job of not horse collaring him there, because he did grab him just enough to slow him down where he could get a hold of him.
And every single time
they need a
the
play.
Mustangs have passed the football, they've had men behind our defenders. That was a 43-yard gain inside Mustang territory, or Panther territory, excuse me, down to the 33-yard line.
Obviously, I never played defensive back, but I don't understand how you let them get behind you like that.
All right, they're going to hand the ball off to the right side, and they got some running room, and got a flag on the play. I think this is going to come back with a hold. That ball's going to finally get brought down about the 10-yard line.
Zeb Wicks run him out.
But the spot of that foul is at the 28-yard line. Yeah, that's a block in the back, so that'll be 10-yarder from the spot of the foul. And with the flag being at the 28-yard line, I'll back him up to the 38. And it'll be 2nd 15. Excuse me, 1st and 15. Clock continuing, the clock stopped with the penalty, 1:38 to go. Fortunate break for the Panthers there. Let's capitalize. They're going to pass the football. Clay Hockaday in the backfield. Oh, he drops the football.
Just fall on it, guys. Don't.
We were trying to do something too fancy with it rather than just falling on the football and taking possession.
I think Morrison recovered it too.
Jace Grunder comes up with the football off the pile. We'll have to see. They are going to give it to the Panthers. That's Jace's 2nd fumble recovery, and that ball was put on the ground because of Clay Hockaday.
Absolutely.
His big paw knocking that thing away from the quarterback.
Yeah.
Great job there.
Danny Mauler, the quarterback, tried to elude Clay, and he was able to get his big mitt out there and knock the ball right out of his hand.
It looked to me like Bryce Folsom was trying to pick that ball up and
run with it. Instead of just falling on it. So.
Minute and a half to go here in the first half. Panthers have an opportunity here. Got a couple of backs splitting the quarterback in the backfield. They're going to hand the ball off to Jace to the right side. He stays on his feet and going to get brought down after a gain of about 3 up to the 46-yard line of the Panthers. Still got a couple of timeouts to use if needed. We're going to call the play quickly, and likely, well, we'll have to see what happens here on the second down play, but anything with forward progress likely will result in a timeout unless we can move the chains. Tyler Ballard split out here right left with Hunter Burketta. And Jeremiah's going to keep the ball himself, and he's going to get met at about the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. And that'll bring up third down, and they're going to call it. The Panthers are going to call timeout with 49 seconds to go here, and we'll step aside for a commercial.
Farmers are finally seeing better prices for their crops. And the best way to protect their livelihood is by using the Cornerstone Agency, which specializes in coverage for crops, equipment, and livestock. Cornerstone agents come to your farm, so they know the best way to help you maximize profits and programs, and most importantly, protect them. With offices in Tampico and Morrison, the Cornerstone Agency has the kind of customer service that helps their customers make the most of every season. And like your crops, the Cornerstone Agency is growing too. For more information, visit 2cornerstone.com. That's the number 2, cornerstone.com. When your crop goes in the ground, make sure you have the Cornerstone Agency around.
Berkey's Farm Store has the equipment you need to tackle the biggest jobs. Drive away in a Cub Cadet, Exmark, or Grasshopper mower with a new standard of lawn care. Run any errands, haul whatever you need with a UTV. Find construction equipment like skid steers and backhoes. We've got the equipment you need for the best seasons you've ever.
All right, we're back here. Big third down for the Panthers. 3 receivers split wide right. Jeremiah in the backfield with the back.
Oh,
and there's a snap.
Oh, they didn't call it.
They're going to throw the ball to Dimitri. He's going to be short of the first down. Ball gets stripped away from him. I think he's able to recover it himself. We'll have to see who ends up coming off the pile with this.
I think they're going to call it a catch the way they're scrumming it, and they're going to give the ball to Morrison.
That ball was just kind of punched at right out of Dimitri's hand, and that results in a turnover.
I think it was going to be just a hair short of the first down anyway, but
43 seconds to go here in the first half, and Morrison has one more opportunity if they want to try to do something with it. Turnover-ridden first half, really across the board. 2 turnovers, 2 fumbles by the Mustangs, and now this one by the Panthers.
I was just going to say that I think this ball's going to come to Dimitri. They split everybody out, and he had one-on-one out here.
It was a nice pass and catch.
Yep. Now, nobody behind you here, guys.
And straight back to pass the football, and he's going to just throw that ball out of bounds, and that ought to be.
He wasn't out of the pocket. That should be grounding.
Boy, I absolutely agree with you, Jamie.
3 was over here.
He would have overthrown his
3 was clear.
receiver.
3 was over here. He threw the ball 10 yards past number 3. He never even tried to throw it to him.
All right, that ball falls incomplete.
Is what it is.
And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Not really sure what that play design was, because number 3 here just stayed at the line of scrimmage.
I think it was supposed to be a screen out here, and the defender read it well, and then the quarterback really didn't know what to do with it.
I like the fact that we jammed number 3 at the line of scrimmage. Forced the action there. All right, 2nd and 10. And they're going to throw the football again. Going to roll out wide to the right. Going to throw the football over the middle of the football field. He's got a man open, number 23. And he's going to get forced out of bounds at about the 34-yard line.
Dimitri Larson knocked him out.
That'll move the sticks, and I think he was out of bounds, so that will keep the clock stopped until the next stop. 31 seconds to go.
Haven't seen him throw the ball to him yet tonight.
We just topped 100 viewers. That's the first time I've seen that this year.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate y'all.
See if the Panthers can hold the Mustangs here with 30 seconds to go. Morrison has all 3 of their timeouts remaining.
Pretty important to hold them out of the end zone here because they do get the second half kickoff too. So this could be a two-score swing here.
Tyler Ballard on an island over here. And they're going to throw a little screen pass to the right, and that ball's going to be incomplete. And good job by Michael Collins there to make sure that he came up to that receiver not knowing if the whistle had been dead or not.
Whether it was a lateral or forward, I believe that was the right call. I think that was a forward pass.
Yeah, I agree. And that's going to bring up 2nd and down. That took only 1.4 seconds off the clock. Interesting.
Well, it was 20. It was 34. I thought it was 6.
Okay.
Hometown clock operator.
Under 30 seconds to go here. The Panther defense doing a nice job Secondary's doing a really good job of keeping players in front of them thus far. They're going to hand the ball off to the middle. Clay Hockaday gets a hand on him and stops progress, and then gets piled on by 3 or 4 other Panthers. And with that, they're going to stop the clock, call a timeout, and we'll go to a short commercial.
The FS brand represents a standard of excellence for agricultural and energy-related products. It's the people who represent the FS brand that set it apart. Always professional and dependable, FS System Specialists are trusted advisors who understand local needs. With headquarters in Cambridge, FS operates 15 regional facilities, including locations in Erie, Linden, and Deer Grove. Our company's goal is to be the market leader in agriculture. At Gold Star FS, our mission is to provide profitable solutions through trusted partnerships with our members.
1, 2, 3. How do you want to be remembered? As a financial representative, I'm your first call during some of the most exciting and devastating moments in your life. From financial protection to retirement planning, my job is to help you plan for the unexpected and feel confident in your financial future through every stage of life. 40 years from now, you won't remember every detail of your financial plan, but my goal is that you'll never forget the impact.
All right, we're back here, 3rd and 8. Going to roll out right, looking to throw the football. He's got a man open. Eamon Barron on the chase, going to bring him down to about the 20-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down. Stop the clocks momentarily with 16 seconds to go while they move the sticks.
I stand corrected.
And the Mustangs are going to burn a timeout regardless, or even though the clock stopped, we'll go to a commercial.
Melton Seed and Service is your local source for channel seedmanship. It's about being in your fields, giving you expert advice, and knowing your fields almost as well as you do. When it comes to getting the most out of your acres and your operation, put your trust in Melton Seed and Service. They are here to provide you with unparalleled service, advice, and seed products for your farming operation. The Break Room Pub and Grub is proud to sponsor the Work Hard, Play Hard Player of the Game. Located in Tampico, the Break Room Pub and Grub is the place where great food and drink await you with a menu to please everyone. Work hard, play hard at the Break Room Pub and Grub in Tampico. Rock River Lumber and Grain and Frary Lumber have served the surrounding area for more than 90 years. They take pride in their products and services and look forward to seeing you now and into the future.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Mustangs, excuse me. Gonna look to throw the football on a little wheel route. Oh, Dimitri Morrison comes screaming across the field, knocked that ball away. Great play. Hunter Burketta on the coverage.
That was going to be a touchdown, I think.
He had Hunter beat by about a step, and Dimitri coming out of nowhere out of that free safety position. Wow. Knocked that ball away. Great play.
Whoa.
12 seconds to go.
Heads up to knock the ball away instead of just lay the wood on him, you know what I mean? Because he could have done that real easy, but he might have still caught the ball.
Dimitri is, again, another sophomore.
Fast.
And done a nice job for us in the skill set positions, playing at the varsity level. He's also playing some sophomore ball this year as well. All right, going to pass the football again. Got another, same play again. Tyler Ballard.
Call Tyler for pass interference on that.
Get him for pass interference, and that'll be a 10-yard penalty, and that will be a first down. 7.5 seconds to go. I thought Tyler did a pretty good job.
I thought he did a good job there too. He did hit the defender in the back a little bit, or the receiver, sorry.
That'll be first down. There are some other games going on in our conference that have playoff implications tonight. We've got 5 teams right now that have already qualified for the playoffs, and we've got another handful of teams that could get in depending on tonight's outcome. Coming out of halftime, we'll get you some scores and kind of set the stage on where things are at.
7.5.
7.5 seconds.
Mustangs coming to the line. Yeah. They're going to say 1st and goal from the 10.
From the gun.
And they're going to look to throw the football. Bryce Folsom
Oh,
almost
just
had
couldn't
him.
get him down.
And they're going to short hop the receiver there, but man, that was a really nice play by Bryce.
Well, and that's the end
And
of the half.
That's the end of the first half. Great job doing or pushing that play off and making that thing lapse in time. So with that, the teams are going to go to the locker room here at Morrison. The Panthers chasing 13-6, and we're going to step aside for 12 minutes or so. We'll come back, give you some first half statistics, update you on some scores, and bring you second half live action.
How do you want to be remembered? As a financial representative, I'm your first call during some of the most exciting and devastating moments in your life. From financial protection to retirement planning, my job is to help you plan for the unexpected and feel confident in your financial future through every stage of life. 40 years from now, you won't remember every detail of your financial plan, but my goal is that you'll never forget the impact that it's made on your life. I'm Whitney Misfell, your local Modern Woodman financial representative, and I'm proud to support the EP Panthers. When you need a strong financial team, you know who to call.
Presenting the 2022
Turn this audio down.
under the direction of Kelsey Cutlass with drum major Sarah Weston. The Morrison High School Band will perform their regular season show, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Welcome back. Getting ready for the second half. We've got just a couple of minutes before kickoff. Morrison will receive the football to start the second half. We'll go over some first half stats, and then we'll cover some scores from around the conference. Scores 13-6. And looking at the stat board, you wouldn't guess that. EP totaled just 60 yards of total offense in that first half compared to Morrison's 226 yards of offense. Jace had 8 carries for 16 yards. Tyler had 2 carries for 2 yards. And Jeremiah had a 47-yard touchdown and then went negative net 12 after that. So he had 3 carries for 35 yards in that first half. He was 2 for 2 passing the football for just 7 yards. Defensively, we got 4 guys with 5 tackles. Carl Sonnenberg, Michael Collins, Clay Hockaday, and Eamon Barron. And that is your first half stats. Jamie's going to cover some area scores for us.
Yeah, obviously 13-6 here. Newman Kiwani, 7-7 at the half. I'm not sure what we got for implications on playoffs with that game. Fulton's 41-12 at a half over Dakota. Not a conference game, but Rock Ridge is 28-12 over Orion at the half. So that's Orion's one of those teams we were talking about on the bubble. Princeton's all over Monmouth Roseville, 35-0 at half. That's not a shocker. St. Bede's 22-0 over Mendota at the half. It looks like that's about all I have for area scores right now. Hall was, yes, I did have that at one point, but I don't see it now, Dan.
And so teams that are already in the playoffs for the Three Rivers, Rock Ridge, Monmouth Roseville on our side of the conference. Princeton, St. Bede, and Newman have already punched their tickets on the other side, the Mississippi side of the conference.
Wasn't that Monmouth Roseville? That was the team that one of their wins is a forfeit, though. So that being 5-4, they may not qualify.
They'll be playoff eligible, but not necessarily make the playoffs, depending on points. All right, Justice Huff getting set to kick off the second half kick, and we are underway. And the Mustang receiver's just going to fall on the football at the 37-yard line, and the Panther defense taking the field for a crucial half of football to determine who's going to go to the postseason.
Yep, it's time to go make it happen, boys.
Got Tiffany Koshevar chiming in, and it's great to have Jeremiah back. And just as a high school athlete, going down with such a major injury, to be able to come back and get back and play sports is, I'm happy for him, and I hope he does well. All right, pitch is going to go to the left side. Met pretty quickly, but stays on his feet. He's going to end up having 8 defenders around him.
Yeah.
Going to pick up about 4 on that play, maybe 3. Now we're going to give him a gain of 4. Be second and 6.
Eamon Barron and Carl Sonnenberg got up there. I'm not sure who else. Zeb Wicks, number 70, was there. He's getting some snaps at linebacker. Him and Luke Otten switching out some, I think.
Second and 6 for the Mustangs. Ball spotted at the 42-yard line of the Mustangs. I'm going to hand the ball off to the right side. Going to go off right tackle.
Oh, what a play by Jace.
Great tackle by Jace, and that's going to result in a loss of 1. He had some running room if he was able to get around Jace.
Jace snuck right in behind the lead blocker there, and he couldn't. He wanted to cut it upfield, and Jace was there, and he tried to go around his blocker, and Jace didn't miss.
That play reminded me of Jace's sophomore year. Jace was not very big now, height-wise, but he was just a little thing as a sophomore, and he was just able to, I don't think, he just went unnoticed.
Mm-hmm.
And then bam, he's got his hands around you, and you're going to the ground.
Yep.
All right, 3rd and 7. And they're going to throw the football. They're going to throw it out as far as they can down the right side, and that's going to be underthrown. Defended by Tyler Ballard. Good job there. Dimitri Larson as well, moving his way over from that free safety position. And with 10:35 to go here in the first half, it looks like we're going to force Morrison to punt the football away.
It does look like they're going to bring their punt team on. First punt of the game for Morrison.
Good defensive stop for the Panthers. Number 3 back deep to punt the football away. For us, we've got Jason Dimitri back deep. They're both sitting at about the 34-yard line. That is a bad snap, and he is going to be able to get the thing off. They should have ineligible men downfield, but there's going to be no flags. You got to be kidding me. You still...
There is a flag on the field.
All right, it looks like they're going to call the Panthers for a flag. It's going to be...
Almost looks like it's going to be unsportsmanlike or a personal foul.
After the play. All right, so that's a face mask. 15-yard penalty is going to be tacked on to the end of the play.
Way deep. That's going to go half the distance to the goal from the 21, right?
And the Mustangs are going to, after flirting with just a major issue at the other end, they're going to end up having really good field position to start this thing.
That was almost disastrous for Mustang, and they ended for Morrison, and they ended up with a.
Honestly, that could have been a 70-yard swing on field position there.
Very easily. Pretty heads up by number 3 to still punt the ball away instead of try to.
Got 2 receivers split wide left. Jeremiah going to hand the ball off to Jace. Going to cut it back up, and he's going to get tripped up after a short gain.
He lost his footing, or there was some opening there.
And to my mistake, I don't know why I thought the line needed to stay on the punt. They don't. They can release as soon as the ball's snapped. So there wasn't anything ineligible downfield. It just felt like it should have been wrong.
Yeah. And it wasn't.
It was a good play by the Mustangs.
Heads up play to still punt the ball. And
they're going to give Jace a gain of 4 on that play. Jason Tyler in the backfield with Jeremiah. And they're going to hand the ball off to Tyler. He's got a little bit of a gap, but the linebacker closes quickly. Yeah. Nice job by number 6 there.
Chase Newman there on the close.
Going to get up past the 15-yard line, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and 5.
Tyler got up hurting. It's too bad to see. He's nursing that Achilles.
And that will no doubt push Dimitri Larson into that role that Tyler had been filling. And then they'll backfill Dimitri's position. Luke Otten and Justice Huff both coming into the game.
Looks like we're going to run Wildcat. Chase is calling the signal in the huddle.
9:08 to go in the 3rd quarter. Got a couple of receivers split wide each way. Jason the Wildcat. Oh, and the ball's going to get behind him. He's going to pick it up. He's going to try to get around the right side. He's got a little bit of an opening. He's going to get back up.
He doesn't get tackled in the end zone.
He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. He's going to lose. We're going to give him a loss of 5 on that play.
It's going to be 4th down.
It'll be 4th and 8.
There's ever a good time for a big punt here, Caleb. It's here. It's now.
Caleb Nosker set back for his 5th punt of the night. Mustangs setting up already inside Panther territory with their receiver at the 45-yard line. There's that ball's partially blocked. And with forward spin, it's likely going to take a Panther bounce, but still going to end up with really good field position for the Mustangs.
And number 20, Brady Anderson, got in there and got a hand on that ball.
39-yard line will be the spot where the Mustangs will take over 1st and 10. And they had been flirting with that blocked punt just about every single time. That was a 29-yard punt.
Yeah, he comes off the edge, and he's so fast, he just gets there.
8 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Reminder, the winner plays next week. The losers go home. Both teams at 4-4. Motion to the left, handoff to the left. You're going to cut it up inside the tackle. Dimitri Larson does a nice job of wrapping him up. Going to have a short gain of 2 on that play.
Yeah, I thought that play was going to go for a little more than that. Good job of Dimitri. Tyler's going to come in the game.
Hayden Sumner got a couple of snaps there on the defensive side.
Sorry we didn't get him called out there sooner.
Tyler was getting ready to come back.
Wishbone.
2nd and 7. Likely this will be a run off of a tackle. Nope, quarterback's going to throw the football. Good pressure. And they're going to throw the ball down the field.
Just
A little bit of
overthrew it.
contact, but they're going to say no flags. Great pressure in the backfield there. Looks like Michael Collins was back there. And got a little handsy there in the defensive back position, but fortunately no call for pass interference. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 8. 7.5 to go.
Gonna bring out 3rd and 8 for the Mustangs.
Great job of pressure there to force that bad throw.
Big 3rd down play. We haven't done particularly well with that, so let's see how this goes. And they got a nice opening. Jace is going to bring him down short of the 1st down, but going to be down about the 30-yard line. A very manageable 4th and short upcoming for the Mustangs. Clock will be under 7 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter when this ball
Brady
snapped.
Anderson is holding his left arm or his right arm there pretty bad. He was a ball carrier on that, wasn't he? Number 20, I believe.
Yep.
Jace put a pretty good smack on him there from the side.
We'll see if this Panther defense can answer the question here.
He's dangling that right arm.
And the handoff's going to go to left side, number 6. And nice job, but I think he's going to be up past the 1st down marker.
Just.
Bryce, I think Bryce Folsom in on that stop, right, Jamie?
Yeah, it looked like Bryce got up off the pile there.
But not brought down soon enough. That results in a 1st down. 6.5 to go here in the 3rd quarter. And a reminder, at the end of this ball game, we're going to be bringing you the player of the game, brought to you by the Break Room Pub and Grub in Tampico. And work hard, play hard. Appreciate them bringing us the player of the game. Hand the ball off to number 23. Hurdles a couple players. He's got a nice 1st down pickup.
Hunter Burkett on the initial contact there.
They're going to keep the clock running there. And that's a pickup of 5. 6 minutes to go. It's been a fast game.
Has went fast.
Only 8:30. Not even 8:30. Trevor Cobo down on the sideline, and Braxton Froliger as well. A couple of grads from last year. Of course, Mason Misfeld's been helping out with stats all year. Good to see some of those players still down there. Going to throw the football out here to the left flat, and he's going to have enough for the 1st down. That was just a timing play where the quarterback took 3 steps back,
he
just
threw it
threw
to
the
a
football.
spot.
And nice play, and that results in a 1st down.
Just threw it to a spot.
Ball going to be placed just inside the 15-yard line. And the clock running. 5.5 to go here in the 3rd quarter. The receiver split each way for the Mustangs. 2 backs in the backfield. They're going to hand the ball off to the 1st guy through, and he's wide open. He's going to be able to get into the end zone. And soft defensive play there results in a Mustang touchdown.
He almost slow rolled it or something when he first got the ball. He acted like he didn't have it at first, and then he just exploded.
And had no lead blockers.
No.
So,
some kind of a little deceiving misdirection player there or something that had the defense totally fooled.
That strike comes with 5 minutes and 8 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. 19-6 is your score, pending this extra point. It's a high snap, and he's going to get pressure out here from Hunter Burketta. And looking to throw the football back left. And he's got 5 guys in the end zone, and the ball's dropped somehow.
Yeah, he threw it into a mob of 5 Morrison players.
Yeah, I agree with Don's chirping in my ear that might have been ineligible man downfield there, and I kind of agree with that. But we're going to go to a commercial break. We'll be back.
Berkey's Farm Store has the equipment you need to tackle the biggest jobs. Drive away in a Cub Cadet, Exmark, or Grasshopper mower with a new standard of lawn care. Run any errands, haul whatever you need with a UTV. Find construction equipment like skid steers and backhoes. We've got the equipment you need for the best seasons you've ever had.
Farmers are finally seeing better prices for their crops. And the best way to protect their livelihood is by using the Cornerstone Agency, which specializes in coverage for crops, equipment, and livestock. Cornerstone agents come to your farm, so they know the best way to help you maximize profits and programs, and most importantly, protect them. With offices in Tampico and Morrison, the Cornerstone Agency has the kind of customer service that helps their customers make the most of every season. And like your crops, the Cornerstone Agency is growing too. For more information, visit 2cornerstone.com. That's the number 2, cornerstone.com. When your crop goes in the ground, make sure you have the Cornerstone Agency around.
And we're back and set for the kickoff. And the kick is up, and it's going to get fielded by Dimitri at about the 25-yard line. Going to bring it right up the middle of the field. Able to break a tackle, brings it up past the 35, and the Panthers will have the football first and 10.
Decent field position.
We got an opportunity to kind of interact with some of the people on the sideline here, and we were talking to Trevor during the break. He's playing for Concordia, playing football for them, and he just mentioned that he had his first pick 6 at the varsity level here last week, I think.
Good for him.
Yeah, so congratulations to Trevor, and hope he enjoys collegiate activities. All right, almost a must-score drive for the Panthers, and Jace is going to pop this thing outside. He's got 3 guys chasing him. He's able to stay on his feet, and he's going to stay on his feet. And if there's no flags on this play, he's going to get into the end zone.
Going to outrace. Oh no!
He fumbled the football into
fumbled
the
the ball
end zone.
into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback to the Mustangs.
Ball got knocked out.
Number 20, Brady Anderson, knocked the ball out
at about the 2-yard line, and he fumbled it into the end zone, which results in a turnover, a touchback, and Morrison will have the football. What a huge break for the Morrison Mustangs.
I watched that in the NFL and college, and every announcer, play-by-play people like us, they all just complained how horrible of a that is. That needs to be, bring it back 15 yards or something, but maintain possession. The fact that that's a change of possession that needs to be a rule change.
Yeah, right. Because the defense they don't retain a possession. They don't gain the possession.
That needs to be a rule change.
And that was a 61-yard negated, and the ball will be placed out on the 20-yard line, and the Mustangs will take over. That's heartbreaking. Great play by Jason and the offensive blocking that went on there. And that handoff's going to go to number 6 off left tackle. He's going to bounce it outside. Zeb Wicks on the tackle. Going to pick up 5 on that play.
How heartbreaking. You just called a must-score first play.
Panthers would have gotten within a touchdown there. 4:30. 4.5 to go here in the game, in the third quarter.
Great blocking to get him in the open field, and then it was just all Grunder the last 40 yards.
And there is no doubt that Jace is kicking himself.
Yeah.
Still.
Kudos to number 20 for not letting, not taking, giving up.
That was a gain of 6, 2nd and 4. And nice job by the interior defensive line. Jace, Clay on that stop. They're going to give him a gain of a yard on that play and bring up a 3rd down. All right, so a mistake's been made. We got an opportunity to stop these guys.
Got to shake it off.
On a big 3rd
Get
down.
The next play.
No question the Mustangs would punt the football away if they don't get a 1st down here.
Need to watch the ball. It's about time for one of them 3 5-yarders.
And there's a snap, and it's Wishbone, 3rd back through, and he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Just driving and refusing to go down is number 20. Michael Collins in on that stop, and that'll move the sticks. And the clock winds. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter.
What a dagger that was.
That one hurt.
Hopefully the defense can shake it off here and get a stop.
We got a receiver split each way. And handoff's going to go to the left. Number 20 has the football. They got a flag coming in. Hunter Briquetta, a nice job standing him up after a gain of 5.
Looks like 56 is going to get called for holding there on Clay Hockaday. He thought he did a good job, but the white hat says otherwise.
And that penalty just behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll back him up 10 yards, and that'll bring up a 1st and 20. It's a good start to the Panther defensive stand. That's the 3rd penalty assessed to the Mustangs tonight, compared to just 1, which we've done a nice job of shoring that up. We've really struggled with that here in the last several weeks.
I would look for a pass play here. They get good yardage, good chunk yardage when they throw the ball.
And they're going to hand the ball off to the right side, number 20. And nice job, Eamon Barron just waiting for him at the hole.
Caught him.
It said bring it on.
Caught him a belly suplex there, it looked like.
Great play by Eamon Barron to stop him for just a short gain of 2 on that play to bring up 2nd and 18.
And it was a good thing Eamon was there because there was a lot of green behind him.
That's the way things are designed, right? You get everybody has a responsibility for a hole. As long as you cover that hole, you're good.
Everybody does their job.
Under 2 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and very long for the Mustangs. Now I think you look for a pass, Jamie. And once again, we're wrong. Number 6 is going to try to take this thing out the left side. Zeb Wicks on the pursuit. Nice job there. Going to pick up about 5 on that play. Still bring up a 3rd and long. Under a minute and a half to go. Great job by Zeb. You could just see him running down the offensive or the defensive line there and giving chase and didn't give up.
Didn't see him a lot defensively earlier in the season. He's starting to get more snaps there on defense. Obviously plays I believe a guard position on offense and is our long snapper.
All right, defensive backs have got to do their job now. 3rd and very long, going to roll out right, looking to throw the football. And he's got a man open, and he catches it. Tyler Ballard on the defense, but that's a big pickup and will result in a 1st down inside Panther territory. And seemingly every 3rd down, and when we need a stop, we have not been able to get it tonight.
When they've needed it, they've gotten it with that pass.
And that ball was
every
bobbled.
Time.
And still able to.
It was almost overthrown, but it was a great catch by number 3.
The Morrison Mustangs receivers have done a really nice job with route running tonight. And there have been some timing plays.
Yes.
And the quarterback's done a nice job of delivering that football to where it needs to go. Danny Mao is their quarterback. He's a senior this year. Hand off to number 23 right up the middle. Chase Grunder, Carl Sonnenbergen on that.
That's it.
And that's going to bring the 1st quarter to a close. And 3rd quarter, did I say 1st?
You said 1st.
What in the world? 19-6 is the score as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. We'll step aside for a commercial break and we'll bring you 4th quarter action.
The FS brand represents a standard of excellence for agricultural and energy-related products. It's the people who represent the FS brand that set it apart. Always professional and dependable, FS System Specialists are trusted advisors who understand local needs. With headquarters in Cambridge, FS operates 15 regional facilities, including locations in Erie, Linden, and Deer Grove. Our company's goal is to be the market leader in agriculture. At Gold Star FS, our mission is to provide profitable solutions through trusted partnerships with our members. Wiffles Hybrids. We focus solely and intensely on corn. The result is a level of performance uncommon in the seed business. Take a look around and you'll see what we mean. Harvest Bakery and More is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, where you can get anything from a birthday cake to prime rib. Check out the Facebook page or visit harvestbakeryandmore.com. Missy Inskeep Photography is known for colorful and timeless portraits. From newborns to high school seniors and family portraits, your story is your legacy. Let us...
All right, we're back. And the pass is going to come out here to the flat to number 3, McQueen. He's able to break a couple of tackles. Dimitri's going to finally bring him down.
Yeah, he was able to shake Tyler Ballard.
Inside the 25-yard line. And the Mustangs on the march here early in the fourth quarter.
Mustang first down.
Updated score, Fulton all over Dakota, fourth quarter. Fulton, if you remember, used to be in our conference, adopted to go to the smaller schools. They're going to hand the ball off to number 20. He's going to try to get around the right end. Dimitri Larson does a nice job closing there. Be a nice pickup, though, for Brady Anderson. They'll pick up 8 on that play.
Tackled on the play by Carl Sonnenberg.
Carl Sonnenberg also on that stop with Dimitri.
Scores show 10-7 Kiwani over Newman in the third quarter currently.
Newman already playoff eligible, but a win could give them a home game.
Mustangs will have 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 for the Mustangs. 10 minutes, 50 seconds to go here in the game. Handoff going to go to the left side. And
Anderson.
Eamon Barron
Brady Anderson on the run.
in on that stop. Clay Hockaday as well.
First down.
Barron.
That'll move the sticks and create a 1st and goal. That's the second time tonight that the Mustangs have been spotted right on the 10-yard line and been given a 1st and goal. Mustangs currently working on a 70-yard drive. Wishbone offense. Hand off to the left side here, number 6. Good pursuit. Eamon Barron on the stop.
Ran him down from behind.
Zeb Wicks also there.
Zeb did a good job of stringing that out, I think, and that allowed Eamon to run that down from behind.
No gain on that play.
Don't see a lot of sophomores with a stature like Eamon Barron has. He's been in the weight room for a few years already.
I don't know the numbers the kids are saying, but he's pretty good. He's a beast on the weights.
Second goal. Looking to throw the football to the left side. He's got a guy deep. Wide open. Caught over Jeremiah Koshavar, and that's a touchdown and a dagger. That's going to extend the lead to 3 touchdowns.
They're open every time by 5 yards or more.
This is a very talented receiving corps.
Very talented.
And Danny Mao, their quarterback, has done a nice job of hitting them.
That was the only receiver out to this side. They spread everybody to the other side. Had single coverage over here.
25-6 your score. Extra point is blocked. And with 9 minutes and 18 seconds to go here in the contest, we'll step aside for a commercial.
Seed and Service is your local source for channel seedmanship. It's about being in your fields, giving you expert advice, and knowing your fields almost as well as you do. When it comes to getting the most out of your acres and your operation, put your trust in Melton Seed and Service. They are here to provide you with unparalleled service, advice, and seed products for your farming operation. The Break Room Pub and Grub is proud to sponsor the Work Hard, Play Hard Player of the Game. Located in Tampico, the Break Room Pub and Grub is the place where great food and drink await you with a menu to please everyone. Work hard, play hard at the Break Room Pub and Grub in Tampico. Rock River Lumber and Grain and Frary Lumber have served the surrounding area for more than 90 years. They take pride in their products and services and look forward to seeing you now and into the future. They wish the Panthers continued success on and off the field.
All right, we're back here. Scored 25-6, 9 minutes and 18 seconds to go. And the Mustangs will kick off, and they're going to get assessed a 15-yard unsportsmanlike penalty flag during the timeout. And
The
so
Mustangs did?
The Mustangs did, so that's going to back them clear up to the 25-yard line where they'll kick off.
I guess I wasn't paying attention. I didn't even see what had happened.
And they're going to move just as deep in case something gets behind them, but Dimitri and Jace are both at about the 37, 38-yard line. So Panthers should have good starting field position after this kickoff. And it's just a little screamer. And
it needs to go out of bounds.
Ball's going to go out of bounds. Fortunately.
Oh. Well, I tell you what.
Just about picked up by the Mustangs.
Number 6.
And
number 6 Newman there just about had that ball recovered.
It's a great thought process on kicking it there, because if the ball goes out of bounds, the flag is you're either going to get the ball at the 35 or you're going to get the ball where it goes out of bounds.
Yep.
Right, and the ball went out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
You know, being a live ball, the Panther player that was closest to the ball ran forward to make a block instead of.
And so the Panthers will start with good field position.
Great field position.
Looks like that may have been a 5-yard penalty from the spot where the ball went out of bounds. So there is a penalty.
Looks like we got Wildcat going there.
Jace and Luke Otten in the backfield. Sean Knable out here right. 3 receivers split wide left. And the handoff is not going to go to Jace. Is going to keep it himself. He gets around the outside. Good stiff arm, and he just buries number 6.
Chase Newman. He stiff armed number 3 of the Mustangs there and just planted him right on the ground.
And that's going to be a big run down to about the 26-yard line. That was a 21-yard pickup for Jace on a Wildcat.
Stay with it, looks like.
So very quickly, Jace packing up the numbers, already sitting at 1,412 yards of rushing this year, coming into week 9. Same play, except Luke's going to actually lead block for him. 23 does a nice job for Morrison coming up. And
Jace cut that inside and chose not to follow Luke.
Pick up 2 on that. That'll bring up 2nd and 8. And it looks to me like we're going to stay with that Wildcat.
Is Coach Var banged up? Or?
I like the Wildcat, and it's done some really good things for us this year.
Yep.
The one thing that I wish we could disguise it a little better, if we could still have a quarterback giving the play calls and then line up in Wildcat. There's the defense has 25 seconds to figure out what they're going to do. All right, Jason's going to keep this football himself, and he's done a nice job staying on his feet. He's going to get down to about the 15-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Jace putting the team on his back right now. And that's a first down with under 8 minutes to go. So Jace over 100 yards with that last carry. Jace going to keep the football himself again. Low snap, able to fall forward to about the 11 or 12 yard line. So that'd be a short gain of 3. And
gonna stick with it. Wait, looks. Nope. Chase is gonna go to into the huddle, and Coach Farr is gonna come in.
Whatever purple is, that must be the Panthers' version of Omaha.
Or a personnel grouping or something.
For you Peyton Manning fans. All right, a couple of backs in the backfield with Jeremiah. Poor snap. Chase picks it up, and he's loaded up with Mustangs. He's going to lose several on that play, back to the 20-yard line. And Jeremiah looks like he's limping a little bit on that right knee.
Just, yeah, on his bad knee.
Yep. And for those of you folks out there that have come back from an ACL injury, you fully understand where he's at. Unfortunately, I had to go through that myself. And there are some plays, minutes could go by where it just hurts, and then it kind of gets numb again, and you can go out and do your thing. It's a tough injury to come back from. All right, 3rd and long for the Panthers. Back to throw the football right down the middle of the field. He's got a man open. Dimitri And he catches it short of the end zone.
It's going to be a first down, though, isn't it?
It is going to be a first down. Nice job by Jeremiah to find Dimitri there.
He's really, although he's holding his hip when he's coming off.
And we'll go back to the Wildcat formation. Clock's going to begin to tick. 6 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Panthers need to be in a hurry here.
Yes. Get a score. I'm guessing an onside.
We definitely need some things to go our way to get ourselves back in this ball game. Down 25-6. Got two receivers split each way. Luke out in the backfield with Jace. Jace is going to keep it himself, go left. And he's into the end zone for a score. And the Panthers have struck for the second time tonight, 25-12.
Gonna go for two.
Is your score, 5:48 to go. You hear me moaning and groaning, it's because I got to reach out the window to see how much time's left in the game.
You sound like me tying my shoes.
Yeah, but I'm not dizzy when I'm done. So that's
okay.
Yeah, so we'll have to see. Yeah, we are going to go for two. Jeremiah hobbling his way back onto the field to call this play. A desperately needed touchdown, able to get that.
Get this, we're within 14.
Couple of receivers split right. And the handoff's going to go. No, Jeremiah's going to keep it himself. Gutsy play.
Yeah,
he gets in for two. 25-14 is your score.
He was limping forward the whole time, too. I think that hip or something's bothering him.
All right, with that, we're going to go to a commercial break, and we'll be back for the conclusion of the game.
Gibson Bodie Funeral Home. Your neighbors at Gibson Bodie Funeral Home and Cremation Services are excited to see the football Panthers back on the field and wish them a tremendously successful season. Steester Construction, a family-owned and operated construction and excavating company located in Erie. For all your farm excavating needs, visit Steester Construction at SteesterExcavating.com. Sweet Butts Cotton Candy. Fluffy goodness on a cone or in a bag is what Sweet Butts Cotton Candy is all about. With dozens of flavors, they are a perfect fundraiser option. Visit them on Facebook or at sweetbutts.com. This quarter of exciting EP Panther football is brought to you by Erie High School, who would like to wish all Panther athletes a very rewarding and successful season. Erie High School, growing together, pursuing purpose, finding you.
All right, Panthers able to strike and bring the score to a two-touchdown deficit, and likely an onside kick forthcoming. Justice Huff getting set to kick off.
He's got a cramp in his left leg, but he was limping on his right.
And we're talking about Jeremiah, who's being attended to on the sideline down here. And it appears we're going to try, we got the entire 10 of the 11 defenders for Morrison up at the line of scrimmage.
Kicking it left foot.
Got right over their head.
And Justice is going to boot this thing just about into the stands.
What a laser.
And that ball,
it looked like one of my drives. He topped it.
we'll call it a miss kick.
He kicked it left foot.
That ball went out of bounds.
Did he kick it left foot?
Kicked it left foot.
Dan said he kicked it with his left foot.
Not really.
I'd have torn ACL, PCL, MCL if I'd tried to kick something with my left leg.
And so, after
45.
a 5-yard penalty, the Mustangs will take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Certainly, they'll be looking to kill some clock.
No, they're going to move it forward 5 yards to the 50.
That ball went out at the 40, though.
I'm thinking they said it went over out of bounds at the 45.
Okay, ball at midfield.
Got to figure you're going to get a healthy dose of running here.
5:50 to go. Motion to the left. Handoff to the left. Bryce Folsom does a nice job initial contact. They're going to fall forward for a yard gain, but nice job by the defense. And this is a difficult place for Coach Abbott and the coaching staff. When is the right time to start burning timeouts?
When is the right time?
We still have, a big hill to climb here, a couple of touchdowns, so you got to save at least one, but you know that Morrison's going to take every ounce of time that they have allotted to him. before they snap the football.
You would certainly think they would. Back judge has already got his hand in the air, so they need to hustle.
Just beginning his count and able to get it off. Hand off to the left side, number 6. And he's going to get tripped up at about the 44-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd and 4 inside Panther territory.
He almost looks like he runs leaning. Chase Newman.
I'd really like to see the decision-making process that Morrison will have if the Panthers are able to stop them here. Typically it's 4-down territory, but up 14 points, do you kick the ball and try to get yourself,
make them burn more clock to get them deeper?
Pin them deep. We'll certainly hope for that outcome here. And here's the handoff to the left side, and he's going to fall forward to past the 40-yard line. He's going to have enough for the first down.
Carl Sonnenberger was the first to make contact there on him. It's like Michael Collins is up there, in there also.
First down for the Mustangs. 4:17 to go. Clock stopped briefly while the chains are moved.
Chewing clock.
Inside Panther territory, down to the 39-yard line are the Mustangs. Wide side of the field to the right, and they're going to hand it off that way. Number 20 is going to get the football. Jace Grunder with the initial hit. Carl Sonnenberg as well. And we're going to get a timeout on the field, and we'll go to a commercial break. We'll be back.
Berkey's Farm Store has the equipment you need to tackle the biggest jobs. Drive away in a Cub Cadet, Exmark, or Grasshopper mower with a new standard of lawn care. Run any errands, haul whatever you need with a UTV. Find construction equipment like skid steers and backhoes. We've got the equipment you need for the best seasons you've ever had.
Farmers are finally seeing better prices for their crops. And the best way to protect their livelihood is by using the Cornerstone Agency, which specializes in coverage for crops, equipment, and livestock. Cornerstone agents come to your farm, so they know the best way to help you maximize profits and programs, and most importantly, protect them. With offices in Tampico and Morrison, the Cornerstone Agency has the kind of customer service that helps their customers make the most of every season. And like your crops, the Cornerstone Agency is growing too. For more information, visit 2cornerstone.com.
All right, 2nd and long for the Mustangs. They're going to throw the football out here to the right side. Sure-handed number 3 catches the ball, and he's going to get run out of bounds.
Going to get a face mask there probably too.
He's going to have enough for the first down regardless, and it is going to be a face mask.
They're going to call it on Morrison. Going to call it on number 3. Face mask on number 3.
So in an attempt to
offensive
stiff arm.
face mask.
Okay, that'll be second down for the Mustangs. That'll back them up just 5 yards.
That would have been a first down, yes.
All right, the Panthers are going to burn another timeout, and with 3:40, we'll go to a commercial.
1, 2, 3. How do you want to be remembered? As a financial representative, I'm your first call during some of the most exciting and devastating moments in your life. From financial protection to retirement planning, my job is to help you plan for the unexpected and feel confident in your financial future through every stage of life. 40 years from now, you won't remember every detail of your financial plan, but my goal is that you'll never forget the impact that it's made on your life. I'm Whitney Misfell, your local Modern Woodman financial representative, and I'm proud to support the EP Panthers. When you need a strong financial team, you know who to call.
The FS brand represents a standard of excellence for agricultural and energy-related products. It's the people who represent the FS brand that set it apart. Always professional and dependable, FS System Specialists are trusted advisors who understand local needs. With headquarters in Cambridge, FS operates 15 regional facilities, including locations in Erie, Linden, and...
Now we're back. 2nd and 6. Handoff right up the middle. He's going to be up close to a first down. And we've got a clock stoppage. And the Panthers are going to burn their final timeout. And with 3:36 to go here in the game, we'll once again step aside for a commercial break.
Wyffels Hybrids. We focus solely and intensely on corn. The result is a level of performance uncommon in the seed business. Take a look around and you'll see what we mean. Harvest Bakery and More is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, where you can get anything from a birthday cake to prime rib. Check out the Facebook page or visit harvestbakeryandmore.com. Missy Inskeep Photography is known for colorful and timeless portraits. From newborns to high school seniors and family portraits, your story is your legacy. Let us tell it for you.
Hi, we're back. Having a discussion about player of the game. We'll bring that to you shortly. 3:36 to go. Panthers just burned their final timeout. 3rd down and 2 for the Mustangs. Wishbone offense. Handoff to number 20. Just dives forward for the first down. And with that first down, just about puts a lock on this ball game.
Yes.
They'll need to get one more first down, I think, in order to run the clock out. But needing 2 scores, it's about insurmountable at this point.
I'm with Don.
Okay.
I think.
We'll wait till after this next play, and we'll give you a player of the game. First and 10. Down at about the 28-yard line of the Panthers. Wishbone offense, handoff. Going to go to the left side. And Zeb Wicks holds on him, and Barron also in on that stop. And we'll bring you the player of the game, brought to you by the Break Room Pub and Grub. Congratulations, multiple winner this year. Jace Grunder is your player of the game. Over 100 yards rushing tonight. Is tied for the lead with tackles on the defensive side of the football with 11.
2 fumble recoveries.
The one blemish on his record tonight was that he did give that fumble away down in the end zone. But all in all, an outstanding effort by Jace. Congratulations, Jace Grunder. Pub and Grub's player of the game.
Ball's on the ground. Panthers are going to have it, too.
3rd time, the Panthers are going to recover a fumble.
Grunder got it.
Grunder. 3rd fumble recovery of the night.
It's almost like that should have happened.
Almost.
Slap my mouth for thinking otherwise.
So the Panthers, with just a glimmer of hope, 2:17 to go, down 2 scores, deep in our territory. Ball spotted on the 25-yard line.
I was just going to say, being a senior, it's his last game of his high school career, but now we've got life again.
And speaking of seniors, we got a number of them.
Yeah.
That really did a nice job contributing to this program, not just this year, but through the ranks. And we certainly wish each and every one of them success in everything that they do in life. And we look forward to seeing what they do in the years to come. Jeremiah back to throw the football. Going to throw a ball across the middle. Oh! Dimitri Larson.
They're going to call that.
Receiver, and that's going to be targeting, likely going to be an ejection by
targeting.
Is that Danny Mao?
I'm not sure what number hit him, but they hit him high for sure.
In college, that would definitely be an ejection.
Good job good to see Dimitri get up from that. He went down head first fairly hard.
And while they're working this penalty out again, just best of luck to the seniors. We've got some foundation players at the underclassmen level and the junior level. Stand by, we're going to watch.
I didn't hear the number.
So no ejection, but a 15-yard penalty. That's kind of uncalled for at this point in the game.
Yeah, I didn't think it was necessary.
We've
23.
We got some players to definitely watch for next year. Dimitri in the backfield will be returning. Jeremiah Koshavar will be returning. We got to see Keegan Winkler a little bit
Ball's on the ground.
And it looks like Morrison's going to recover this football.
Yeah, Jace originally picked it up, but was his knee down when he picked the ball up? Knee was down. Jace's knee was down when he picked the ball up.
And the Panthers smart, coming to the line right away. Obviously, they need to get the play running, but kind of force the action there. They're going to keep the ball with the Panthers. Jeremiah back to pass the football. He's going to throw out to the right side. He's got a man open. Tyler
he just
in and out of his hands, and that's going to fall incomplete. That'll bring up third down. And we got getting a little chippy out there.
And I'm not sure that targeting or personal foul wasn't on 16. I thought he said 14, but I was looking for a 14 on Morrison. But either way, 16 and Tyler had a little few words there for whatever reason.
Some other notables coming back next year. Nate Packer on the offensive line. We're going to have Eamon Barron, impact player. Another poor snap. Jeremiah able to keep that ball. He's going to get out near first down. He's going to be brought down short. Bring up fourth and short. And very quickly, Coach Abbott trying to get a play in. Minute and 40 to go. Clock running. And fourth and 2. Play upcoming here.
Need a good snap here.
Jace in the backfield, 3 receivers split wide right. And here's the handoff to Jace. He's got enough for the first down. Slides this thing out to the left. Able to get brought down inside Morrison territory.
120.
Attempting to spike the football here. And they do. And that'll stop the clock with a minute and 14. Be second and 10. Certainly the Panther offense has worked on that in practice. Haven't been able to do that. I don't recall a time this year where we've had to do that, and so
that was good execution.
A little bit of scrambling, but definitely able to get the clock stopped without a penalty, without a false start, without.
Everybody got set. You could hear the coaching staff yelling for everybody to get set.
25-14 your score. Oh. And Dimitri's going to be the target on this outside. He's going to catch the football, and he's going to pick up 4 or 5 on that play. Get stacked up by.
Yeah, good job by number 64 there. He did a nice tackle.
And that'll bring up a 3rd and 7. Spiking the ball really isn't something you want to be doing right now. You want to play. So 51 seconds. Dimitri coming out here wide right, needs to get set, and he does. And here's the snap. It's a good one. And he's going to throw the football down the field to Dimitri. And that ball is going to get picked off by Morrison. Intended receiver was Dimitri. And with that, the Mustangs have punched their ticket to the 2022 postseason. The Panthers will fall to 4 and 5. Fall a win short. And just really struggle to get any kind of momentum going. You know, we talked a little bit about last year, through the course of this year's games.
Yes.
And the momentum that we were able to establish and then build upon week after week after about week 3. We could just never really get that going this year. And in the end, that really is our demise, right?
Yes.
We had opportunities where we could have come back after a big win and given an answer statement, and we just weren't able to do that. And so that will be the final snap of the game. Your Panthers are going to fall here in week 9, 25-14 to the Mustangs. Jamie, you got any scores maybe that we could see if there's anybody?
Let me dig them out quick. While I'm digging them out, I got to get a plug in. If y'all are looking for something to do for supper tomorrow night, come on over to the Erie Fire Station. Us Erie firemen are currently cooking 30 pork butts, doing a pulled pork fundraiser. $10 will get you a pulled pork sandwich, baked potato, choice of mac and cheese, or baked beans and a pickle spear. So it's a drive-through, no sit-down seating. So 10-7 Kiwani over Newman in the 4th, still listed. Fulton 48-18 over Dakota. Looks like in the fourth, Rock Ridge 35-18 over Orion. That says it's in the third quarter. St. Bede still shows 22-0 at half. Princeton all over Monroe 42-0. So.
Okay, we're gonna go to.
Hey, ref, check your phone. You probably missed some calls there too.
Shake your head, ump. Your eyes are stuck.
Funny? It's about as funny as high school football games being played on Thursday and Saturday because officials can't be found. It's as sad as softball games being canceled because of the shortage of umpires. Do your part to keep youth sports alive and well. Display and demand good sportsmanship. It's a game. This public service announcement has been brought to you by the Rock River Officials Association. Visit us at rockriverofficials.org.
All right, we're back here. Your final score tonight, Morrison comes out on top of your EP Panthers 25-14. And with that, Morrison will move to 5-4, playoff eligible after tonight. Doesn't guarantee that they're in, but likely will be. Your Panthers are going to fall to 4-5 and have been eliminated from this year's football playoffs. And a disappointing end to the season. We do have some final stats, and then we'll just kind of break down the game a little bit, and we'll give you what we can before we break away. Total offense for the Panthers had a pretty good second half, ended up with 205 total yards of offense compared to Morrison's 373 yards. Grunder led the way, 17 carries, 121 yards. That brings his total for the year to 1,533 yards rushing. So an outstanding year from Jace, what we expected, and he just delivered on every facet. Tyler Ballard ended up with 3 carries for 5 yards. Jeremiah Koshevar had 6 carries for 45 yards. He was also 4 of 8 through the air for 34 yards and did have that late interception. On the defensive side of the football, Jace Grunder led the way with 11 tackles. Eamon Barron with 9. And that is going to conclude the 2022 football season. We've got some things that I'm sure the coaching staff are already thinking about, things that they need to do in the offseason, things that they can be building upon. So certainly look forward to the 2023 season and what that's going to bring. Like we talked about a little bit here the last few minutes of the ball game, we've got some players that are going to come in and be impact players next year. We're certainly going to be missing some big-time seniors. Jace, obviously the foundation of our offense.
Clay
Hockaday on the line. Michael Collins just being an absolute beast on the defensive side of the football for as long as he was this year.
Bryce Folsom had a good year, and he's back he's a junior this year. So, Eamon Barron, we talked about him all night. Carl Sonnenberg was a huge contributor on the defensive line this year. Wish him well in his endeavors as a senior, moving on. Zeb Wicks had some quality minutes. He's a junior, so we got some good things to look forward to. And unfortunately, you always lose some athletes. Happens every year. So
yeah, and this is the toughest game to call, right? The last one.
Yep.
It's that way every year because you get to know these kids through the course of the year, and we've all come to respect the work that they put in, and we just fell on the short end of the stick and have been eliminated from the playoffs.
It's heartbreaking for the seniors. You know, this was they're in. So
Dan's going to put on the headset here.
I just want to jump in here real quick to thank all you guys. Don, say hello. There he is. Mr. Bear fan, Mr. Illinois, for all his being here almost every week when he wasn't in an Illinois game, I guess. Doing the stats and also writing the stories that you see. He does a much better job of writing than I do, and I really appreciate him being here and doing all the work he does. And you two guys, thank you for a great season. I mean, it was, it was tough. I mean, nobody wants this outcome tonight, but I'm really excited about the program and the future of the program. I keep telling a lot of people I think next year the team's going to be better. Again, with so many underclassmen had played so many minutes this year, is going to really, really benefit them. And we've had some good teams. There's no doubt our conference is obviously well represented in postseason. That tells you the quality of the football that the track plays, and I think that's really so there's nothing to hang your head about being 4-5 in this conference, even for this season. So, and Susan, come over here a minute.
She's shaking her head vigorously.
Huh. Yeah, we could do that, but Sue has been here all season and doing running the computer and executive producing and timing and everything, which is great because it takes a big burden off of Scott and Jamie doing that stuff. So, and thanks to most of all of our sponsors. We had more sponsors this year than we've ever had, and it takes a lot to do what we do here. Sometimes it's not perfect, and we understand that technology is what it is, but it's been a ton of fun, and hopefully we'll see what the future brings. But it's been a good time, a good season, and too bad we're ending tonight. But like I say, I see a lot of upswing in this program coming in the next several years. I mean, you look at the JFL that we talk about a lot and how well they have been doing, and the numbers of kids they have, and the coaches on that end that are doing great work, and it's all good. And when I started doing this way back, we were if we got a win or two a year, it was and that's the way it was for many years. And to now do what we've done with the playoffs, and we were right there this year, and I know this next year I'm sure we'll be right in the hunt again. So, but anyway, I just want to thank everybody for everything this year. It's just it goes well. I mean, if you understand what we do and what it looks like compared to anything else out there for a school our size, I can guarantee you you're getting a really good quality product, but mostly because of these guys and all the behind the scenes that goes on. So thanks everybody.
Yeah, this guy since he's on the camera,
I'll
he's going to walk away and walk over to Sue. But this guy right here, guys, he's the reason that you get to see this every week.
Absolutely.
And he's here an hour and a half, 2 hours before game time.
Scott and I walk in, sit down, put the headsets on, and talk.
Getting things set up. So
Dan's always sweating when we get here.
And of course, he brings you all of the video. He's the guy behind the camera. So you get a chance to buy this guy a cup of coffee at Casey's or buy him a meal. Certainly take the opportunity to do that.
It's all good.
Hey, for all of us in the booth and for around P-Town, we're going to bring 2022 season to a close as Dan pans in on the Panther team as they're all trying to figure out what just happened, right?
Yep.
And
Absorb
for some of them, their
obviously
careers
their
are
last
over.
game.
So with that, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you guys all for listening in, and you guys be safe out there, and we'll see you again next year.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching Panther Football Live, brought to you by these local sponsors. The Cornerstone Agency, Rock River Lumber and Grain, Erie High School, Melton Seed and Service, Berkey's Farm Store in Prophetstown, Gibson Bodie Funeral Home, Erie State Bank, Steester Construction, Harvest Bakery and More, Break Room Pub and Grub, Whiffles Hybrids, Modern Woodman Financial Services, Sweet Butts Cotton Candy, Gold Star FS, Missy Inskeep Photography,